sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Yeah, so we have two of our favorite guys here in the house. You're not wearing your, where are they? You're not wearing your tie?
Tell them.
As soon as we're off the air.
Really?
Gone.
Tie's the worst invention ever. It's uncomfortable. It's expensive.
Constricting.
Oh yes.
It's expensive, so you don't want to wear it out.
Well, no, it's not just expensive. They're just awful. Who invented them?
They are
I
awful,
get it.
and they usually are napkins more than anything else.
Right.
Tiffany,
you look sharp.
You do look sharp. Tiffany's off today. Amy Taylor in the house. A lot of people remember her from today's TMJ4 News and WKTI Radio.
All right, thank you.
Great to see her, right?
Of
guys?
course.
Oh, I mean, really, right?
Are you
Really?
who's talking?
So we wanted to chat with you guys a little bit, and then we're going to do some
Why'd
true
somebody
false.
cancel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an opening?
Who canceled?
Are we a filler? Are we a filler?
15 minutes at the top of the show.
Gutter's guy couldn't be here, so
Are
you
you?
guys
So you can-
go find those two clowns. They'll do it.
They're going
boy.
to juggle for us.
I tell you, I'm always nervous when I'm sitting here.
Yeah, sure.
So
I can tell.
Do you guys ever play the NCAA bracket
Oh,
for
yeah.
March Madness? You're into that?
Sure.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
get this. I got to put on
Hello.
my readers for this. But get this. Billionaire Warren Buffett is offering $100,000 to the employee with the best NCAA bracket during the upcoming March Madness, which begins March 15th. Now, here's the thing. One employee, at least, will win.
So it's just the best. Whoever has
So
the
it's
overall
whoever
best
has
record.
the best.
Most wins.
Because he's done the perfect
Consecutive.
bracket thing, you know, where if anybody gets all of them, which is impossible.
Yeah.
You get like
not
$1 million
Right.
a year
Right.
for life.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
so
so
this is somebody's going to win the 100.
Somebody's going to win the
100,000.
Within the
100,000.
company.
Right.
Within their company.
Within their company. Yeah.
let's be clear.
Yeah, I gotta
Not,
start
not
over.
anybody within their company.
Within their company. I'm glad you said that. And if there's a tie, then they have to split it. But
Darn it.
He has
if
enough money. Give it to him.
Right. But
No kidding.
if somebody picks all 40, is it 46 or 48 games?
48.
If it's all 48 games, then they win $1 million for every year for life.
And you know what? If you can do that in this year's pool, you should get $1 million a year for
No,
life.
it's all.
Is it crazy?
Oh yeah, because seven top-ranked teams this year have lost. I mean, that's like the most
That's
ever.
unheard of. They're
Right.
usually undefeated going in.
Right, and there's so
I knew
much.
that.
There's so much parity right now. I mean, it's fun. It's going to be impossible to pick a winner.
That's why your kids' bracket this year is in play.
Right.
Enter that
Right.
instead of whatever you were doing.
we do
or
that. We let
whatever.
our kids are getting older now, so it's not quite as cute. But I remember when Allie was like 2 or 3, she just picked because she liked the name of the team. Like
Right.
That's hilarious.
How old are
My
they
kid-
now?
What was it
the
a few
little
years
people?
ago when Butler was?
yeah, my had Butler going all the way to the Final
Right.
Four because of butt.
Us too.
I'm serious.
Not
I'm
surprised.
Had they won the whole thing, my kids would have finished in the money.
Because that's a,
If there
that's a
were
bad
money,
word.
which
Well, yeah,
obviously
but
there
you just
wasn't.
said, like, Butler, Kentucky. Butler, are you sure?
How
Butler.
old was the kid that picked butt? I mean, how old is that child now?
10, and she probably still would pick
She'd
10.
still do it. Now it's middle school, and it's even
Still
funnier.
funny.
But now she knows about basketball, so it's not quite as good because now she's like, oh yeah, this school. I'm like, no, don't
no.
think that way. Just pick because of mascots, color, or of uniforms, or whatever.
Speaking of kids, Vinny, you have 2 girls, 1 boy. You have a boy and a girl.
Yes.
We talked yesterday on the show about who's harder to raise, boys or girls, and what age is the most difficult age to parent. Your thoughts at the age of your kids. Remind me the age of your kids, Vinny.
My oldest is 10. That's girl. And
Okay.
then twins are boy girl. They're 8.
Okay.
So far, the boy's been a breeze.
Right?
there's
Oh,
just
that's
not
shocking.
There's just not as much drama. That's the only
Well,
thing.
no, I would
you
say
know?
for the first 10 years, Allie's 10, Austin's 5. Austin was a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a baby, Allie fell asleep through the night at 8 weeks old. We thought that one morning we're like, did she something happen
she
to her?
okay?
But
Yeah.
she was awesome, and she still is. But she's getting to that age. You can start to see that 10. They're starting to get. Oh, here come the teenage years.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's little bursts of hormones that are happening there too. Like I remember one of them just turning around on her heels and running up the stairs, and Jason goes, "What did I do?" And I was like, "It's a girl. You don't have to
Yeah.
do anything."
Yes.
She's crying. He's like, "I don't think I said anything." Do you have that experience?
Oh yeah, or when you pick them up at school, 3 of them come out. For sure, it's one of the girls who's got some sort of thing that she's bent out of shape over.
Drama.
The boys just kind of like,
Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. What I always say about raising a son, because I have 2 girls like you and a son, is if he says I'm hungry, he means I'm hungry, and I'd
like to eat something.
I'd like to
probably.
eat
Yeah.
something, and I'm not supposed to read his mind and guess because he means something else by saying that.
I agree with
There's
that.
not a lot of interpretation.
It's kind of like it is what it is.
straightforward.
I love that. I tell him he makes me feel normal. He makes me feel like a normal human being.
That's what we do.
Having a son. That's what guys do.
Very normal.
But ask us here in a couple of years
Okay. Yeah.
with our daughters.
Literally,
Yeah.
because mine are 12, and
Yeah.
I can see the changes already.
I have a 12-year-old niece and a 10-year-old daughter, and it's like night and day.
Oh my gosh.
And they used to be best of friends. I mean, they still are, but they're so different now. It's huge.
I want to get to our true false,
Oh,
but
boy.
first we were going to talk about crazy things people do to save money. But speaking of crazy things, Vinny, you did something kind of crazy last week or a week or 2 ago when you jumped into that
Oh, yeah.
pool.
Really?
What was up with that?
enjoy
Let's
that.
take a look at it. Why'd you do it in a suit?
Because he's cool.
Actually, lack of creativity for coming up with a really better costume. So,
Okay.
all right, well, that'll be funny.
You were
This is
funny
for-
because you're like, why did I, in the interview you go, because I'm an anchor man.
Right, see? You
That's
get it,
why I
Will
wore a
Ferrell.
suit. Yeah.
It was 62 degrees out.
But,
Yeah.
but what pool is ready to go already?
The penguin pool.
It was not the Penguins. Polar Plunge for
zoo.
Special
I
Olympics
get it.
Wisconsin.
It was at the zoo.
This is a newer event for us over at the zoo. I say us, I'm on the board of directors for Special Olympics. And,
Nice.
I
we
gotta
added a
say, your
stop out at the
form
zoo.
on that cannonball,
Nice, huh?
pretty sharp.
Right,
The German judge here gave you a 9.5.
Right, there was not a lot of splash.
No.
German judge
Way
gave it
to
a 9.
land the butt.
But he had his suit on. So it's hard to get wet clothes off. Imagine a wet suit.
Yeah, that was the
a wet,
ugly
wet.
part.
Yeah.
But it was 61 degrees when you got out. A month before that, when you were in where? Muskego?
Yeah, 16
It was 16 degrees.
when we were jumping.
I just want to know what happened to the suit, and then I'll have closure.
It was a donate suit, so it was
Okay.
going to go to Goodwill.
Okay.
And
Is it
then
still there?
so then it didn't go to Goodwill.
is it?
It
Yeah,
cost
because it
$100.
wasn't even good enough to go to
I
good.
want to buy that suit. I want to bronze it.
I want to bronze it. All right, true false. You guys ready?
Oh, gosh.
Okay, you know how to play this game?
What?
All right,
Are there other rules?
here we go.
Challenging.
Vinny is funnier.
That shocks
He's
me.
hilarious, but it's a
Gotter is a better dresser. Oh.
Yeah, you got good clothes.
So do you.
Yeah.
You wear
But-
yours in the pool, though, so you got to stop doing that.
Gotter gets more attention out in public.
Or, I mean, true.
I'm loud and
Absolutely.
obnoxious.
Okay,
I
that's
think it's because
funny.
you're the weatherman.
And he's 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
He can't even see me.
That is a bit of an
Like, oh,
issue.
is
Gotter's
someone
a
else
bigger,
here?
Gotter's a bigger Packers fan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Vinny is
you
a
are.
true Wisconsinite.
Well, so am I.
Right. That
Okay.
wasn't an either or.
Oh, he takes
That's
offense.
just, that was just a question about me.
Gotter drinks more beer.
False.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You
Cap-
think Vinny does?
Captain Morgan.
Oh, Captain Morgan. All right.
interesting.
Gotter is more romantic.
Oh, absolutely.
No way, you're not romantic, Vinny?
Right, big
You
boy?
said more romantic.
Vinny, I have to say, in the office,
I mean, with each
Oh,
other.
sorry. We've been up for a long time already.
all the ladies were like, oh my, for sure, they thought that Gotter was more
Oh,
romantic.
yeah.
Just
Right,
so
he's
you know.
Big softy.
Vinny eats
Oh.
healthier.
True.
Oh,
or false?
True.
True.
You both
Right?
think that's true?
Did I eat healthier than
Yes.
you? Yeah.
Gotter is better looking.
False. Look at this dude.
what are you
He's-
supposed to
Vinny is smarter.
Well, he's the scientist.
Okay, that's
If I was smart
interesting.
as him, I'd have been an astronaut.
Right.
Which
He
is
would have
what I
blown
wanted
this
to
whole
be.
thing off and
Right.
gone right to this.
Before we finish, that's a good story from today.
Okay, moving along.
Yes.
Gotter works out with weights more. He can bench press more.
Oh.
Well, he can for sure bench press more. Look at the guy. He's a
can
monster.
bench press
What do you
you,
call
right,
me? What's your
Vinny?
nickname?
Huh? Ivan Drago.
I'm Drago.
He would break you.
That's like Serbian or something, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the first
Oh,
day
it's
I
from
worked
Rocky.
here. First day I worked here 10 years ago, my hair was all spiky and stuff. He's like, "You look like Drago from Rocky." I'm like, "What?"
You sort of do.
Right?
Now I know
A
who you're
little
talking
bit.
about.
Do a side by
little
side
bit.
one time.
Yeah, I sort of get
A little
that.
How
bit
you
like
doing?
the
I will,
old
I will break you.
If he dies,
love
he
it.
dies.
I really love being on the Morning Blend as a guest.
Oh, absolutely. Every day.
yeah.
Every
All
day.
right. Ended on a happy
Can we just
note.
get a spot on here every day? I'm 10 feet away.
Is there a super true? I broke Molly.
She unwound. Somebody take the plug out.
What was that?
You're super
We got to get you together with that brewer that's making the viral rounds now.
We're restoring order in the court. All right. We're moving on. Thanks,
are we done?
gentlemen.
You
We
guys
are.
are
You've been
awesome.
cut off, actually.
The astronaut thing, really quick. You know he wants to be an astronaut, right?
Who, Vinny?
You're big time. He always has wanted to
Oh,
be.
I
And
remember
so
when
they
he went
brought
up in
the
that
astronaut
thing.
back from the space after what a year
almost
yesterday.
a year.
Yeah.
Space.
He grew 2 inches.
You did?
No, he did. We gotta go. Vinny just came back from the space station.
Okay, now we just broke two.
So after the story, he's like, even more reason I want to go to space. He grew 2 inches
hope
because
for me
the
yet.
compression, the gravity, he expanded.
Gravity did that to him, huh? Grew 2 inches. Well, there you go.
The weight of the world on our shoulders makes us shrink.
Yeah, well, that's true. We'll shoot you to the moon. Maybe you'll grow a little
Please.
bit. There you go.
That's
All right,
fun.
here's our
Are we done?
I think Vinny took more grief this time.
I did,
but
yeah.
Thanks, guys, and I'm going to
True.
lose you.
super true.
True,
I love
super
that.
true.